So pardon me if I communicate something which already has been deliberated because I am coming somewhere midway through. But from my perspective here is that as I am heading a unit that is National Smart Grid Mission, and the mission is aiming at preparing all Indian utility, but mostly the government utilities for the future. And the way future looks like is that currently all utilities, their bread and butter is selling energy, and tomorrow could be their bread and butter is connecting the buyer and seller of energy. That's it. How effectively, at what cost, and what value proposition, and how many diverse set of those sellers and buyers they can connect. That's where they'll make a biggest difference. However, and that's the biggest one of them, the utility today are the owners of consumer. That's the way the rule and the game all over the world is as far as electricity or utility industry is concerned. And while that was thought of as the cost-effective way of, unnecessarily why to divert society's resources on the infrastructure which can be shared, somehow we have created entities, rules, and visions which are coming in our way of realizing the actual potential of today's technology and possibility which are unlocked by either ICT or distributed energy, or for that matter, there are new players in the game, that's energy storage. And to top it all, multi-use of all of them, be it mobility through storage, be it generation across, one has the real space and another one is need, so you can actually generate from your partners can generate. And all those are the debates. That's where we stand in terms of the target. That's 2050. If we are saying that we will be net zero, or 2030 we are saying 450 gigawatt, which could be 70 to 80% of our current peak, and our current peak is somewhere around 60% of installed capacity. And if we see the last 3 years trend, our energy demand is rising faster by say 20-30% than what we predicted in 19 Power Survey, and our peak demand isn't that fast. It's somewhere around 30% less year on year as far as what we predicted and what we are see. So that's throwing some challenge to the decision makers that where our next push should be, and how we are enabling the DISCOM is that, of course, there is a history to it. Some 10 or 11, I'll say 9 distribution companies, we enabled them to have a granular insight into their consumption. That was pilot project on advanced metering infrastructure. And of course, we wanted to push them for peak load management or some demand response as well. Not there yet. There aren't any takers as far as current stakeholders are concerned, be it the regulators who would like the already committed energy resources on behalf of DISCOMs is more than what their consumers are consuming as on today. So they are not likely to be very fast from the track there. But yes, there is a readiness of looking for those pilots for value propositions where they can look for demand response as one of the solutions for renewable integration. Renewable generation continues to be holy cow. So whatever is on the bar have to be consumed. The cost today could be more than what we are bargaining in terms of environment, but that may be the cost of changing the existing behavior. So, but yes, we are paying that cost by flexing the generation or thermal side for managing the renewable integration. IEA report has already been critical in terms of if you have 10% of energy, you should be having some sort of demand response, and some of these pilots, as a smart grid mission lead, we would like to then transform towards, demand response, creating a value propositions. So those actions are being taken, some debates are taking place, and some transformation you will see where the business proposition lies. I think if we continue to see in terms of the technology solution we have, in terms of the owner of the grid who has a different challenge, we are having tough time in getting a real business off the mark. Some of this business could come through the societal initiatives or the money which is riding the, what should I say, the same global warming wave in terms of, trying to cut down the emissions. So those are some of the places if we can start off the pilots, the basic infrastructure and readiness is there, but we'll have to create platforms where 2 to 3 years we can showcase the demand response is and will be a competitive, if not better, will be a competitive and should be chosen in equal measures. And we will be happy to support all the players in that arena in terms of connecting to the distribution utilities. We have created its infrastructure there in terms of getting regulators on board. We are already in dialogue with central regulators, forum of regulators, and a couple of individual regulators in Gujarat, Delhi, and others. Mostly UP should come next. So thank you for having me here, and I am open to any clarification and questions. And I hope my communication is worthwhile for this workshop. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mishra. Some very interesting thoughts. In fact, you even answered some of the earlier discussions that we were thinking about around demand response and things of that sort.